Good afternoon, everyone. Out of Farrington, New Brunswick. Beautiful day out. Just wanted to remember my grandfather today. It's been exactly 1 year today that he passed away. Name was Leeland Donaldson. He was a fisherman all of his life. 84 years old when he passed away. Was a great grandfather. Miss him dearly every day. I wish he was still here. We had a lot of good times together. A lot of times we would just throw on the plaid jackets and go for a little drive, and he'd show me the fishing boats, and we'd always have good talks. And I'm the same as him. I tell the same story about 10 times, but every time he told it, it got more interesting and more funny. So anyway, love him to death. And he was a country fella just like me, and we loved the simple things in life. Family, we loved the Lord, we trusted in God for everything. Learned a lot of good life values from him. A few times he smartened me up, thank God for that, but I really miss him. He was dear to me. We could always have a good time goofing around and stuff. I'll show you a picture here. This is from back about 20 years ago when he was healthy, and I believe he might have just retired here, or he still might have. I actually think he just retired, or he might have been going out on the boat a little bit fishing back then, but in this picture I'm not quite sure, but that was... As you can see, he's a big man. He's about 6'2", 6'3", and I don't know, as if he was never in the bodybuilding or nothing like that, but didn't have to be working on them old fish boats. That's back when they didn't have all the equipment they had now. Fishing's still a hard job, no doubt about it, but even so much more back, probably 40 years ago. But he used to be able to take them clamps there. He banned lobster off the live, and he'd hold that clamp in his hand for about, I'd say about 2.5 minutes. He would challenge me, and I'd let go after about 35 seconds, 40 seconds. He was strong. He didn't have real big biceps and stuff like that. But boys, I tell you, he once told me, he said, if anybody ever gets into the house and breaks into his house or anything like that, he said if he got a hold of them by the hand or by the shirt or by whatever, right, they weren't going anywhere, because he had a grip that was like, just like when you put a pair of vice grips on something that clamps on. He had a grip that you weren't going to get away from. But anyway, besides that, he loved the Lord. He was a deacon in the church. I never knew that till after he had passed. He was just a loving, caring man, and miss him dearly. To you, grandfather, rest in peace, and I will meet you again at the gates of heaven. My other grandfather passed away just a couple days ago. Made a short video on that. Gonna make another one here in a couple more days just to remember his life. We're heading up to Yarmouth, Nova Scotia to the funeral there tomorrow. So its funeral's on Tuesday, sorry, but I'm gonna speak a little bit more on his life after that. And he was dear to me too. Miss him, love him very much too. Keep posted, and I will do a video on him probably on Wednesday. I'm fixing to do one on him. But don't forget about your grandparents. They should have been dear to you in your life. They're not here around forever. Thank God for 37 years for one and 38 for the other one. Taught me a lot of life wisdom and knowledge. Miss them both. I wish they were still here. It's so simple things like we're 8 hours away, but it was just like picking up the telephone, just how are you doing, Merry Christmas. All that's gone, but I'll see them again, both of them. And take care. It's a beautiful day. Went out to church today, and gonna go have some hamburger helper now. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching, and love your grandfather. Over and out to Leeland Donaldson.